Well, hey folks, been a while since you've heard me. Well, maybe only a couple days really. When I did the video from Quartzsite, getting ready to leave for home. Well, didn't quite make it home. This is where I'm at now. It's Van Horn, Texas. Coming up the hill. About 60 miles out of El Paso. I come up a hill and my engine, or not my engine, my tranny seized up on me. So they towed me to here. It was about a 36 mile trip. Cost me about 70 something dollars, and Good Sam picked up the rest. So let me turn you around and show you what's going on. Okay, that's where I'm at right there. I'm at that place right there. Unfortunately, they cannot rebuild my transmission here. And the closest place to, hang on, let me turn you around again. All right, so unfortunately, they can't rebuild my transmission here, and the closest place to do that is at least 100 miles away in either direction. So it's looking like I'm gonna have to get on the phone tomorrow, or Monday actually. This is Saturday. Get on the phone Monday and find a transmission and have it shipped here. Either that, or there's a lot of Allison authorized rebuilders or sailors within, well, not within 100 miles, but within about 125 miles. Some are back in El Paso, some are further east. But anyhow, I just wanted to let you know what's going on, and let me show you some stuff on my bus here. Okay, at some point, I lost my radiator cap right there. So every time I stop or my temperature starts getting a little high, I have to go and fill it up with water and then continue on. So what I just did now, since it gets pretty cold here, this is in the mountains. Van Horn's in the mountains. Let me switch you around again. Van Horn is in the mountains. So it gets cold here. It was I think it was 37 when I woke up this morning at 8 o'clock. So it was probably colder than that during the night. So what I did here was I started the engine up and I unplugged, I disconnected this line right here. I disconnected this line right here. It supplies that plastic bucket with water that goes back to the engine. So so water comes out of here, goes up this hose and back to that where the cap's supposed to be on it. So I unhooked this. I started the engine up, and I let as much water, because that's all it was in there was water. Let as much water out as I could. And I watched the temperature. It wasn't getting high. I only got up to about 150, and then I shut it off at 150 and hooked this hose back up. And since then, I've been I turned the engine back on, and I started filling this thing back up with 50/50. So right now we're full. I don't have to be concerned about it freezing tonight. But anyhow, let me give you a look around. I had to put the bus on chocks because I was quite unlevel. If I'd have gotten closer to the wall, I'd probably been better. But right now, as of right now, I do not have first, second, third, or fourth. It will not go forward. It has reverse. Let me switch you around again. called Tony from AAA bus, and he said sounds like the torque converter went out. So that's where I'm at now, is calling around Monday, looking for a transmission, because they can't rebuild them here. So I'm gonna have to get a transmission, unless one of them wants to come get me, tow me to their location and rebuild it. But we'll have to see what happens. Anyhow, I just wanted to give you an update of where I'm at. Once again, I'm in Van Horn, Texas. If anybody wants to send me some money, I'll have a link in the, there's a link in the description for my PayPal account, if you want to help me out, because it's gonna run about $3,000 for transmission. That's probably just for the tranny. Talk about shipping and then labor to put it in. It's gonna be up there, probably close to $4,000, $5,000. So any help would be appreciated. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon.